Goals. I know you have them, but you aren't always equipped to reach them. Part of the problem is that there's so many things you have to do as a mom and as a business owner that it's easy to get overwhelmed. And sometimes you just don't know where to start. I know you probably look at your never-ending to-do list and wonder what should you do now and what you should wait to do. I see so many mompreneurs jump from one idea or task to another, and they end up with a bunch of half-finished tasks and half-done projects. They just keep going and going like the Energizer bunny and never seem to make any progress in their business. Do you know why this happens? It's because they aren't setting goals, or they set the wrong goals. But I want to help you get the results you want by setting realistic goals that you can achieve in small steps. So grab your cup of coffee or your favorite drink, get some paper and a pen, and listen closely, because that's what episode 29 is all about. Welcome back to the More Than Capable Mompreneur podcast. I'm Shannon Baker, a coffee-loving mompreneur that started as a virtual assistant and turned into a total systems geek. And I want to help you shift your mindset and embrace your worthiness while creating systems in your business so you can be more productive and build success on your own terms without the mom guilt. Are you loving that? Well, I hope you're ready for real conversations that will help you beat the perfectionist inside, rediscover your strengths, and up-level your self-love in the mom cracks of time so you can stop letting fear hold you back, because you are enough and you do enough. We are more than capable mompreneurs. So grab your cup of coffee, some sparkling water, or pour a glass of your favorite wine, and let's dive in. I know that at least once a day, I see a post about goal setting. But before you start setting goals, you need to analyze a few things. Jill Koenig said it best. Your goals should align with your values should align with your priorities should align with your goals. Now, most entrepreneurs separate their personal and business goals, but this is a huge mistake, because your business impacts your life and your life impacts your business. So the goals between the two need to be aligned, and your plan needs to incorporate them both. Now, most of us create big, bold goals without taking the time to create a plan, and we don't understand the steps that need to go into each phase of the journey to achieve that goal. But you need to make a plan to take small steps, and then you can iron out those small but extremely important details, because everything has a time, everything has a place, and everything has a reason and a season. But sadly, most of us don't take the time to do this, and we end up setting ourselves up for failure before we even start. Now, I'm not asking you to play small or to stay in your comfort zone by any means, but you have to break that big dream down into bite-sized goals so that you can really gain the momentum you need to achieve the success you want. So think about it this way. If you're going to drive to a place that you've never been to before, you don't just hop into your car and start driving. First of all, you're probably going to get lost and eventually have to turn around and find your way home somehow. So instead, what do? You plug the address into your Waze app or Google Maps before you even leave the house. Or if you're like my husband and I, we check the travel time and the routes days before we even need to leave to make sure that we can determine a good departure time so we aren't rushed, and we identify the route that we need to take. So think of goals as that final destination that you want to reach, and the plan are the directions to help you get there. But without that clearly defined goal and a plan to achieve it, there's a lot at stake. Your business, your dreams, your happiness, and the quality of your life with your family. Without that goal and detailed plan, you're likely feeling frustrated, stuck, overwhelmed, tired of missing out on family fun, and working more hours than you ever imagined you would be. So let's change that by choosing a goal that will not only help you grow your business, but will allow you to enjoy life as you want. So here are 3 things that you can do to set better goals that you can actually achieve. Step 1, I want you to make a list of personal and business events that are taking place in your life over the next 90 days. That's any weddings, graduations, baby showers, vacations, conferences, networking events. Anything that's going to hit your calendar needs to be on that list, and that includes doctor's appointments. Now, once you finish making that list, here's step 2. Pick one thing that is most important in your personal life first. Now, this is going to be the driving force behind how you spend your time. If it's the season for your kids where they have practice for activities after school like swimming or gymnastics or sporting events, then you need to adjust your business to focus on goals that won't require as much of your time. So this would not be a good time for you to decide to launch a new product or a new service. So you need to pick something that will make everything else easier if you achieve it. Here's an example. You may want to have more free time to spend with your family right now. So this will be a great time in your business to do one of two things. Pick one specific system that you want to either streamline or implement that's going to save you time, maybe like improving your customer care process, or even simpler, you want to increase your engagement online so that your community grows for later on when you have time in your schedule to launch that new service or product. You see where I'm going with this? In other words, pick a business goal based on what you need time to focus on in your daily life. And then once that's done, it leads us to step 3. You need to focus on completing tasks to reach that goal for the next 90 days. That is it. This is a very simple process to give yourself, your family, and your business the attention they deserve, and you can stop leaving things to chance. Now, if you're a visual person and you would like some worksheets to help you map this out, then feel free to grab a copy of my 90-day goal-setting worksheets from my online resource vault. They're going to help you outline the tasks that you need to complete in bite-sized chunks to reach one goal over the next 90 days. I'm going to drop a link to that resource vault in the show notes. And if you want help selecting that goal and mapping it out, all you have to do is ask me. You can hop on a phone call with me for a 30-minute strategy session. We're going to pick one goal together, identify those monthly tasks that you need to complete, and then you're going to be able to break that down into weekly and then daily tasks that you can complete in 15 minutes or less so that you can gain the momentum you need to reach your goal. That's right. You can focus on completing your goal in the mom cracks of time. And I'm offering a special discount for you as a thank you for listening to my podcast. When you book that appointment, which is $67, use the coupon code Savvy Listener, that's SAVVY Listener, one word, to save $10 off of the appointment price. So I want to thank you so much for joining me for this week's quick episode. And you can find a link again to that download or to my resource vault and to book your strategy session in the show notes. So if you enjoyed listening to the show, please let me know. Take a screenshot, post it in Instagram stories, and tag me at the More Than Capable Mompreneur. Or if you have any questions, please feel free to DM me at any time because I would absolutely love to hear from you. So that's all for today. And until next time, keep calm and streamline.